Wisdom. And on today, I'm super excited on this segment because our goal in these sessions is to be able to equip you so that you can win in business in life, right? Winning matters, right? Who here agrees with me that winning absolutely matters? Participation trophies, we're not here for that. All right. We're here to win and to take territory and to be able to further towards your goals and everything. And one of the best ways to be able to win is to learn from others that have won before. One thing that is big within our team is we have something called a core rank. And this is huge. This rank called 10 and 2. This means that this person has gotten at least 10 personal customers, at least 2 new partners, has done this in a 4-week period and earned at least $500. But we've actually broken it down where this strategy in 6 months, we're seeing people get to 6 figures and more. And we've seen this. We've seen multiple of our partners already do this. We've seen multiple of our partners get really close, like right around the corner from this. And we have many that are on track for that as well, too. So for today, I'm super honored and excited to be able to share a story with you that I know is going to be able to encourage and inspire you. This woman, I had an opportunity to hang with her. We took a trip out to Vegas to meet up with some of our leaders. Angie did a great event there. We were at Pia's Zen house. It was so cool. Got a chance to see the global headquarters and everything. And at this event, had an opportunity to meet this individual in person for the first time. And she is a woman of integrity. She is a woman of character. She is a woman of servant-mindedness. And little did I know, she's actually quite the badass as well, too, when it comes to her business. Now, I knew that, but you're going to get a chance to really know that. And she was able to, I know she works very closely with Shalia. They're best buds and everything. But we got Allison Burnett that was able to achieve 10 and 2. So I want to be able to pick some of her brains and talk about what's going on and everything. But Allison, how are you?
I'm good. I combed my hair today just for this.
Oh, well,
You
you
guys
look,
always catch me off. I'm like from the gym and I'm like, oh, I look a mess. I'm not going to be on camera.
you look wonderful. Painting looks wonderful, man.
Oh, my daughter, she's an
Really?
artist.
That's
Yeah,
your
that's
wow.
her work.
Oh my gosh.
I
Okay.
know. We'll
So
talk.
hey, if you need
Yes,
any artwork, by the way, you're watching this, hit up Allison and the daughter. And wow, that's going to be
yes,
amazing. All right. Allison, I'd love to be able to ask you a couple questions here. First of all,
sure.
congratulations
Thank
on achieving
you.
this. Absolutely. And curious, I mean, prior to this business, have you had other business experiences like this before, or is this like your first time?
I was hesitant. Shalia knows we were in a Forex trading company
Oh,
called
snaps.
IML, which it was
Really?
great
I
at the
didn't know
beginning.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And
great
I was like,
training, but yeah.
yeah, 2017. And
Mm.
so, Forex trading, I always wanted to get into it. It was interesting because instead of really learning the skill, we ended up building. And before I knew it, I had a team of like 120 people because
Wow.
I'm, pastor's daughter, church girl, all that. We know how to gather them in. But I was like, wait, I'm not getting the skill. So I had to get out because I had to be honest with myself in that I couldn't promote the company completely because I wasn't learning what I came there to learn. So I
Mm.
kind of got a little jaded by that because of their training style. So we left. So your answer to your question, yes, it's been a while. And I was a little hesitant about coming into this because I was thinking what I had experienced before, but this is completely different.
So
So
let
I'm
me ask
so
you
grateful.
this. No,
Yes.
super appreciate you sharing that.
Yes.
What was it that you did not receive? Like when you say training, what was that you didn't get?
Structure.
Mm.
Um, the difference between what I see here and there, it was like before was getting in, just jump into what we're doing rather than here we have, this is how you do a call. This is how you get into boards. This is how, I mean, literally it's step by step. And so I saw immediately that there were big gaps in what
Mm.
they were teaching, which did make sense because I'm like, we're supposed to make money, right? and bring people in, they have to know everything. They need to learn everything. And so as I started learning more about what I wasn't learning, I was like,
Mm.
why'd they do that? You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? So to me, it just seemed disingenuous,
Makes sense.
completely opposite of what you guys are doing, because here it's like an overflow of 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, the fact that I can go back to everything. So
Mm.
I love it. I love that you guys have cared so much about the people, that
Mm.
you want them to win as well. So it's not just everybody at the top and we're like the little, children on the totem pole who don't make
Yeah.
anything. So yeah, that was a big deal for me. I think that they were not completely honest in their approach. And
Mm.
so I love the integrity of what you guys have just created for us here. It's good.
That's huge.
It's huge.
I
It's
applaud
huge.
you, and that's what warriors are, right? People of integrity. And what's amazing is you see that Allison here.
I'm talking to Angie and
I
Pam.
know,
I'm
I
so
see it.
silly. I
I see
love
it.
it. I
No
love
worries.
seeing you guys together. Just
So I love our community. We're fun loving it,
yes,
everything. But
that's
integrity
so
is huge
cool.
because you did. I mean, you had a team of 120 people. I think most of who here would love to have a team of 120 people, right? Like that sounds great. However, it's not just about winning; it's about
Yeah,
how you win. Like
yeah,
that's what's more important, right?
yeah,
The
yeah.
scripture says, why get the what will it profit a man's soul if
To
he
gain the
loses?
whole world
Right?
and lose the soul.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So that's what we're talking about here. So then got introduced to Partner Co, got introduced to the products, got introduced to the community. So you saw the training was different. There was
Yeah,
professionalism, there was step by step. Was there
yeah.
anything else that really caught your eye about this whole thing?
The fact that you guys are happy to be here.
Mm.
Um, Seriously, it makes such a difference. The energy here. I love, me, I love the godliness. I'm always messaging you. I'm like, ooh, James, you're using those scriptures and it's convicting my spirit.
Mm.
For me, that's huge because
Mm.
that's what I want to build up. Because as my spirit grows, right, naturally, I'm doing the same in the spirit. So I love the fact that people are happy to be here.
Mm.
They don't mind working hard to be here because they believe in the product. So for me, I don't feel like I'm selling anything. That's
Mm.
the other thing. Because my husband, he's an architectural designer. We have our own business. I'm doing interior design, event planning, all that, right? So we've got clients. But he was like, when I got into this, he was like, no, don't go calling, don't do it. And I was like, because I know we have people. So
Mm.
now that he's losing weight, he's feeling good. Like literally last night, he was like, honey, the energy. I said, you feel it? He said, I'm really feeling good.
Mm.
So the fact that he's behind it and he's talking now to his contractors, they
Come on.
see him, he's got his drops out there. For me, that's huge because I'm sorry, James, the men sometimes hard to reel them in.
No, it's true.
So yeah,
No,
so
I'm
now
stubborn. I
oh,
get it.
oh, and I like I told Andrew the week, I said, look, I don't care who it is that gets his attention. As long as it's gotten, it could be the next door neighbor. I'm great.
Mm. Mm.
So that's helpful for me. And now he's like, we need to call the people. So
Mm.
that's my mission today. I'm going to
Wow.
be online. Yeah.
Here we go. Here
Yeah.
we
So
go.
I really like that you guys are happy to be here and that the products work. I can research them. They make sense. It's healthy for you. I don't feel like I'm selling shots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. And these are key right there, right? So
Yeah.
let's talk about 10 and 2. When you got into the business, you see this mark, and I mean, how do you feel about, the challenges get at least 10 customers and 2 partners in 4 weeks? Did that seem hard for you? Were you scared? Were you like, yeah, I got this? Or like,
I don't know. I was freaking out. I was like, what in the world? How am I going to do that? So I'm listening to Shalia. I'm listening to Angie. I'm watching you guys on the calls. And I was like, okay, who am I going to go after? But the
mm.
boards made it easier. And then me taking a step out and doing my live. That was the first,
Mm.
when I did that, people, because I never,
Yeah.
I have Facebook, but I didn't use it because I
Um,
was like,
right.
So the fact that I went live and people were like, hey, you never post. And you like
Mhm.
did it. Where are you? And you had a bandana on. You didn't even try to go do anything extra to yourself. You just were regular.
Mm.
That drew people in. So,
Mm.
because I sent in my spreadsheet last month And I was like, I did 10. I brought in 2 brand partners, but they didn't activate.
Mm.
But I just wanted to be accountable and let you know I'm working on it. And you were just like, the statements, you were just so encouraging. And hey, you did it. This is a great job. Keep going. You know, I was like, yes, okay. So this last month, we're here. Yeah, we're here in this last month. My sister Winona, she had already bought, but then her cousin spoke to her and was like, how can I help you in the business? What
Mm.
can I do to make you get what you need? And so
Mm.
she bought. So then when I was like, okay, I'm going to do a brand partner, because she talked her into it.
Wow.
I hadn't even asked her about the business yet, but her
Wow.
cousin was like, girl, why wouldn't you do it?
Mm.
People know you, then the product is going to be great. And now her cousin loves the product. I think she's only had
Mm.
it for 2 weeks
Mm-hmm.
and she's feeling amazing.
Wow.
So to have people like that just come in, and then Mary Frances, who used to go to church with us from years ago too, she saw me on the live and she said, I
Mm.
want to do it. She's a vice principal of a school. And so she said, I'm having teachers meetings and I'm going to be selling to them. And I've been looking for something.
Wow.
So this time it was kind of interesting because the brand partners came quickly, which I
Wow.
thought was going to be the hardest thing.
Hmm.
Yeah. Then my former Sunday school teacher, that she struck off, she bought 4-pack, then her husband bought a 4-pack. That's how that went. Yeah.
Wow.
It was crazy. I
Wow.
just said, okay. So I'm like, okay.
Consistency and persistency. And what I love is there's so many nuggets here is that
Mm,
you took faithful action, you followed the system, and
yeah.
you did well. Every single customer here, you're making at least 50 bucks. So 10
Yeah.
customers, at least 500 bucks. So good.
Yeah.
But I love that you shared and you reminded us that technically you missed your first goal by
Yeah.
just a little bit, but you
Yeah.
kept on going and you always
Yeah.
get better, right? And you're planting
Yeah.
seeds and it expands. And this time you crushed it early, which
Hmm.
is huge. I know. So
Right.
my last question for this is for now is now looking back, and it's only been like a couple months, but what is this business doing for you and your family personally? Whether it's a financial impact, a personal impact, like whatever that it is, but in reflection, how has this impacted you?
Um, well, we're in business together. Our daughter's an artist, right? So she's got her own business. My husband and I have our own businesses. Um, the accountability to the drops has
Mm.
helped us to be accountable in different ways in our house because our daughter's home with us now. She
Mm.
graduated from college during COVID. So it's great. We're like, stay here. You don't need to go anywhere. Work your business from here until you're ready to go, right?
Mm.
But now she's taking the drops. And so, because she's saying, okay. And now she's petite. She doesn't really want to lose weight, but she said if it can balance me out, I want to do that. So that's a whole nother market, I'm thinking, right? All of her girlfriends and whatever. And she's feeling good about that. So for us, it's like, are you taking your drops? Have you done it yet?
Mm.
You know, I love to work out. I'm at class at 5 o'clock in the morning. So
Oh,
now they're working out. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's like a system.
Yeah.
And they were doing it before, but now they have energy to do it. Now they're getting up to do it. Now they're looking forward to, because it's
Yeah.
hard when you're tired and you're exhausted.
Oh,
So
yes.
in the house, accountability is a big deal.
Mm.
Um, not just to us, but to other people outside, like Shalia, Angie,
Yeah.
Nona. All these people are our village.
Yeah.
So I love that we're all on it.
Mm.
And that we have something to talk about together that's building us from the inside out. That's the way I'm
Wow.
thinking about it. So yeah, it's really cool. It's so biblical. I just love it.
You're
I love it.
doing life together. You're you're
Yeah.
you're sharpening each other up to a positive direction. And just like what you
Yes.
mentioned, why you were attracted here is happiness. And I just sense joy
Yeah.
and peace. And not just
Yes.
you, but when you invest in yourself and you change yourself, it impacts your entire household. So
Yep.
congratulations, Allison. We are so proud.
Thank you.
Let's give her a big
Thank
round of
you.
applause.
Thank you guys.
Absolutely. It's an
Hmm.
honor. Can't wait to see you in the mastermind and
I know.
brain more. It's gonna be good. Absolutely. All
Thanks.
right. Yes. Hey guys, if you have more questions about what this is all about, or you want to pick Allison's mind more, or you want to get some of that artwork from Allison's daughter, be sure to hit her up and everything. But If you're watching this out there and you want more information on what the warrior movement's all about, connect back with the person that's seeing this with you. But we have so much fun here and we love to have you here. On that, we'll see you on the next Warrior Wisdoms.